Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the truth behind human behavior and what psychology really says about attraction and relationships. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that many people, especially men, are curious about. What are the subtle behaviors women show when they're genuinely attracted to someone? You might think attraction is all about bold confessions or obvious flirting. But in reality, it's often hidden in subtle, unconscious behaviors, tiny clues that reveal a woman's interest long before she ever says a word. In this video, we'll explore 3 powerful behaviors women display when they're attracted to you, backed by research in human psychology and nonverbal communication. These signs are not just random habits. They are deep-rooted in how the brain and body respond to attraction. Stay with us until the end. You'll not only understand these signs, but also learn how to recognize them in real-life situations, so you don't miss out on a potential connection. Let's dive in. Behavior number 1, she mirrors your body language. Have you ever noticed someone adjusting their posture right after you move? Or maybe she crosses her legs right after you do, leans in when you lean in, or even picks up a drink just seconds after you grab yours. This is called mirroring, and it's one of the strongest, yet most overlooked signs of attraction. What is mirroring? In psychology, mirroring is when a person unconsciously mimics the gestures, speech patterns, or attitudes of another. It's a natural social bonding mechanism, and when it happens in romantic contexts, it often indicates deep rapport and subconscious connection. Mirroring stems from something known as the chameleon effect, a term coined by psychologists Tanya Chartrand and John Bargh. Their studies showed that people who liked one another were more likely to mirror each other's behaviors. Why do women mirror someone they like? When a woman is attracted to you, she wants to connect, and our brains are wired to build rapport through mimicry. It's a way of saying, I feel safe with you, I relate to you, I want to get closer. It happens unconsciously. You lean forward, she leans forward. You smile, she smiles. Even something as simple as scratching your nose might be mirrored a few seconds later. This behavior might seem subtle, but it's incredibly powerful. It's her mind's way of syncing up with yours, showing that she's tuned in and emotionally aligned. How to spot it? After you change your posture, notice if she shifts hers in a similar way. Watch if she uses the same hand gestures, laughs after you do, or even adjusts her hair when you fix your own appearance. Is she echoing your energy level? If you get excited, does she mirror that enthusiasm? When you consistently spot these little moments of mimicry, chances are high that she's feeling a connection and attraction toward you. Behavior number 2. She initiates subtle physical touch. The second powerful behavior is subtle, seemingly accidental touch. This could be brushing against your arm, touching your shoulder during a laugh, or letting her fingers linger just a second longer during a handshake. What's really happening here? Touch is a primary human need. According to research in neuroscience, touch activates the orbitofrontal cortex of the brain, an area associated with emotional and social bonding. When a woman touches you gently, it's rarely accidental, even when it's casual, like a pat on the back or a playful shove. It often means she feels comfortable, enough to break that physical barrier. According to psychology professor Dasha Keltner, touch is one of the fastest ways to communicate emotional warmth, empathy, and yes, attraction. Examples of subtle touches that signal interest. Lightly touching your arm to emphasize a point during conversation. Brushing lint off your clothing. Bumping knees under a table and not pulling away immediately. Playful nudges or slaps during joking. The key is to look for intentionality and repetition. If it happens once, it might be coincidental. But if it happens multiple times, especially with an emotional spark or lingering contact, she's likely into you. A deeper layer, the comfort test. Subtle touch also acts as a comfort test. By initiating a small touch, she can see how you respond. If you smile, lean in, or reciprocate, she gets the green light. If you stiffen or pull away, she may retreat emotionally. So next time she gently touches you, don't just chalk it up to friendliness. It could be a meaningful cue. Behavior number 3. Her eyes say it all. We often hear that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when it comes to attraction, this couldn't be more true. Eye contact is one of the most honest and emotionally revealing behaviors a woman can display when she's attracted to you. Let's talk about the 3 key eye behaviors to look for. 1. Lingering eye contact. If she holds eye contact with you longer than necessary, especially when you're not talking, it's usually a sign of interest. Her gaze isn't just polite, it's personal. According to a study published in the journal Psychiatry Research, couples who make frequent, prolonged eye contact report higher levels of emotional intimacy and romantic attraction. 2. Pupil dilation. Believe it or not, pupil size actually changes when someone is looking at someone they're attracted to. When aroused or emotionally engaged, pupils dilate automatically. It's a subconscious biological response. Although you won't always notice it in casual conversation, dim lighting can make this more noticeable, and it's a strong physiological signal of attraction. 3. Glancing and reglancing. A woman who's attracted to you might look away when caught staring, but then sneak a glance again shortly after. This double glance behavior is one of the oldest tricks in the book, and it often signals curiosity, desire, or nervous excitement. Bonus: eye contact plus smile plus green light. When direct eye contact is followed by a genuine smile, especially one that reaches her eyes, called a Duchenne smile, it's a potent sign that she's not only interested but also emotionally open and engaged. Interpreting these behaviors accurately. Before we continue, it's important to talk about context and confirmation. One behavior alone might not mean much, but when you start seeing a pattern, mirroring plus subtle touch, plus extended eye contact, the message becomes clear. Psychologists call this behavioral clustering. It's when multiple nonverbal signals align, reinforcing a consistent emotional message. Be mindful of her baseline personality. Is she naturally touchy or expressive with everyone? If so, her behaviors may not be unique to you. The setting: is it a romantic, relaxed environment or a formal, professional one? Context matters. Frequency and consistency. A one-time gesture might be chance, but repeated signals over time suggest something deeper. What to do when you notice these behaviors? Recognizing attraction is only half the battle. The real question is, what should you do when you notice these behaviors? One, acknowledge and reciprocate if you're interested. Don't play games. If you feel the same spark, return the energy with warm eye contact, light mirroring, and open body language. 2. Respect personal boundaries. Even if you sense attraction, always respect her space and signals. If she pulls away or seems unsure, don't push, go slow. 3. Use confident but gentle conversation. Once attraction is mutually felt, deepen the connection through meaningful dialogue. Ask thoughtful questions. Be curious about her world. Emotional intimacy builds physical intimacy. 4. Don't overanalyze. Attraction is natural. Sometimes we ruin it by getting stuck in our heads. Let things flow. Trust your gut and pay attention to how you feel around her. Recap the 3 attraction behaviors. Let's recap the 3 key behaviors women show when they're genuinely attracted to someone. 1. Mirroring your body language. Her subconscious way of syncing with you emotionally. 2. Subtle physical touch. Comfort-building contact that often signals romantic interest. 3. Lingering and meaningful. Eye contact. Her eyes expressing the words she might not say out loud. Remember, these behaviors don't shout, they whisper. And when you're tuned in, you can hear the message clearly. So now that you know what psychology says about attraction, take this knowledge and apply it in the real world. Whether you're dating, starting a new relationship, or just curious about human connection, learning to read these signals will give you insight most people miss. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more insights into psychology, relationships, and human behavior. And in the comments below, tell us, have you noticed any of these signs from someone before? Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and never stop learning about the fascinating ways we connect as humans.